Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Southeast Texas. Radar a little active this morning as we kick off the weekend. We're underneath a very active weather pattern going into early next week. So today, tomorrow, and especially Monday, an increased chance at more scattered areas of rain, thunder showers that could lead to isolated localized flooding concerns around Houston and around the region as well. So here's your weekend outlook. Today's high forecasting right around 93, very similar for tomorrow. Now, progressively through tomorrow and Monday, early next week, the chance for rain, the coverage of scattered areas of downpours and thunder showers will get a little bit better as our atmosphere is just wrapped up for a lot of moisture, and that could generate and translate to some pretty good rain these next 72 hours. Take a look at this weekend's forecast. 93 today, 93 tomorrow. Winds very light, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Now again, this active weather pattern as a ridge of high pressure really strengthens up farther north towards Colorado, the high plains. This puts Houston and most of southeast Texas underneath the southern end of the ridge, and this opens the door for daily chances for scattered areas of rain, and some of those could be heavy downpours, tropical downpours, and producing some thunder and lightning through at least Monday and Tuesday. So the weather impact alert is for Monday. However, between now and tomorrow, the rain coverage gets better and better gradually as we wrap up the weekend. But again, please stay weather aware, have a way to receive weather alerts. And with rain increasing in coverage through tomorrow and Monday, this can certainly mean problems out on the highway and the roadway. So stay weather aware, download the KHOU 11 app, and have radar access in the palm of your hand. Now here's radar as of this morning, around the 11 o'clock hour. We have more thunder showers lifting farther north. And notice how it's getting very active. Anywhere from Katy to Columbus down I-10. If you're driving down I-10, it's going to be a very difficult commute the next couple of hours, at least through 1 and 2 p.m. And then a lot of this action that's moving farther north towards Liberty, Spring, towards Livingston, that's where the thunder and lightning is getting pretty strong and heavy. Now, we saw some pretty good downpours earlier this morning around Galveston, Angleton, farther east towards let's say Baytown, Mount Bellevue. Now you can see as we kind of zoom into some of these communities, there's Atascocita, there's Eastgate, there's Bush, and there's Roman Forest down to Spring. There's a lot of thunder and lightning out there this morning. So this is lowering the visibility. This is causing high rainfall rates anywhere from 1 to 2 inches per hour. These storms are lifting farther north pretty quickly, so that'll be the relief. But in the meantime, if you are in Roman Forest or north and northeast Houston between, let's say, the Woodlands and out towards Dayton Lakes and Liberty, more of this activity is going to lift farther north in the coming hours, and we're going to have to watch this very closely. There is Seabrook. As we zoom out, you can see more action up farther south and west between El Campo, Columbus. We'll take a closer look at some of the action up farther north and east. I mean, take a look. This is a lot of lightning. These downpours are coming down in buckets. We'll stop the clock right there, and we'll take a look. There's the Woodlands. There's I-45. There's north and northeast Houston, and with those red colors on reflectivity, that's indicating very, very heavy pockets of rain. And of course, lightning tracker is on. There's North Park Drive. There's Roman Forest. There's Bush right there, FM 1960. This is pretty widespread rain that'll continue to move up I-45 up towards Texas 321 and cause problems at least through the lunch hour. So keep in mind, heavy pockets of rain will be around these next couple of hours into the lunchtime hour. All right, so on top of that, dust is very, very low in concentration today and tomorrow, but notice what happens into Monday and Tuesday. Larger amounts move in between Houston, deep south Texas, from Louisiana. I mean, at least through about Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. Pretty large amounts of dust present in our atmosphere. If you have asthma, COPD, any respiratory concern, please limit time outdoors because this can certainly cause a problem in our lungs and in our respiratory systems as well. Our temperatures today, mid to upper 80s as we go into the 4 and 5 o'clock hour. We're forecasting daytime highs in the lower 90s. But notice as we go throughout the day, some of us may cash in on some rain-cooled air and as a result bring down the temperatures a few degrees. We'll take that. All right, so here's 1:30 later today. More of the same, more on and off areas of rain. We may see a few breaks in activity by 4 and 5 o'clock with the sun peeking out during the day. So the day is not a whole washout. I do think we'll see breaks in activity There will be remaining widely scattered showers. After sundown, most of the action comes to an end briefly. But notice what happens tomorrow morning with the help of daytime heat that activates the sea breeze. We have the disturbance up farther north. That all comes together for a decent chance at scattered rain and a couple of storms that could lead to a localized flooding threat. Now, today and tomorrow, it's a very low chance that happens. But as the ground begins to saturate with round after round of scattered areas of rain today and tomorrow, that could certainly lead to a more elevated risk Sunday night into Monday for localized flooding. So not everywhere here between Sunday and Monday is going to see widespread flooding. It's just not how it's going to happen, but there's a slight risk of some areas, depending on which neighborhoods and which areas of town that see these thunderstorms move in and at a slow pace. That could certainly lead to high water accumulating very quickly and high water, localized flooding, especially in flood-prone neighborhoods and on frontage roads and along the highways as well. So we're going to watch that very closely, stay weather aware, have a way to receive weather alerts because this forecast gets a little tricky. Today's high at 93, but again, if you're caught under a pretty good downpour, back in the upper to mid 80s, not bad, thanks to the help of cloud cover and some rain-cooled air. 93 Sunday, more of the same, scattering rain and some thunder showers between Sunday morning and the early afternoon hours, and then some breaks in activity, some sun peeking through during the evening and afternoon. 89 Monday, 90 on Tuesday to 91 on Wednesday. So rain chances go up, temperatures go down a little bit as this weather impact alert kicks in. Highest coverage of rain looks to be Sunday night into Monday morning as more rounds of rain move through the area. Tuesday, I would still say a pretty good coverage of rain, 60% on scattered downpours in the area, subtropical amounts of rain. 91 Wednesday, lower rain chances and temperatures recover by early next week. 90 on Thursday to 93 next Friday. But yes, stay weather aware. This weather impact alert is for Monday as rain coverage between now and Monday gets better and better. In the morning and early afternoon hours, passing downpours, areas of thunder and lightning. Have a way to receive weather alerts and check radar before you head out this weekend. Otherwise, warm and humid and more July weather is in store until late next week. I'm meteorologist Ryan Shoptaugh. Have a wonderful weekend and stay weather aware here in Houston.